right there in the door asking for candy.
Yep, that sounds like what Tim would do as well.
But the kids always wanted the dads to take them.
Oh yeah, because dads are fun.
No, because we wanted to go further to get more candy.
Exactly, dads are fun.
Yeah.
Mums are very, come on, all right, you got enough, let's go now. No, mum, come on, baby, it's time to go. Hmm. The monster's gonna get you, you know. Yeah.
Yeah. But with dads, there's the dad tax.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
See, that's no, that's why we take them to more houses. You
I can't believe, I thought Tim just made that up.
know.
He always texts. I give him the most foulest. I'm like, you better fucking not. We're in the car or whatever. Or like we get hungry jacks or any. He's like, Dad tags. I'm like, you better not. Okay, here you go, baby. He just gives it to her. I'm like, you're not eating her fucking food. Like, no, you got your own fucking food. And then
Wait, food or candy?
like food in general, like food and just like chips and
Nah,
nuggets.
no, 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 no. With food, no, there is no dad tax. Like for me, it's only when we take them trick or treating,
Mm,
and I'm inspecting the candy, make sure none of them are open or anything.
mm,
I take like three or four from them,
mm.
and then just hand them the bag.
Oh no, Tim
But
always does
actual
dad
food,
tax.
no.
Tim does dad
Nah.
tax on like chicken nuggets and stuff. So not all the time anymore because he knows not to do that anymore. But he gets wife tax.
Oh yeah, I know.
That is a must.
For me, I don't care as long as you ask.
Mm,
You know,
I'm not fucking
like
asking.
don't just take stuff off of my plate.
No, I'm taking stuff off your plate.
What are
Like
you taking?
I
No,
could. Well,
okay. You and Tim go out, right? What are
okay.
you taking off his plate?
Okay. So let's say he orders what chicken tenders, right? I
Hmm.
will reach over and grab a chicken tender and just go nom 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 nom, dip it in the sauce, take another bite, and then put it back, and then some chips. If he has a burger, I'll take a bite of his burger, maybe two bites, and that's about it. My mouth is really small, so it's not a big bite.
Mm. Did I tell you one time, me and Andrea, when we were in high school, we went out to on a date to get some burgers,
Mm,
and she ate her burger, my burger, and both of our fries.
no.
Yeah, she did.
Well, at least you could put it away.
Yeah, her sister's jealous of that because Andrea can eat like a whole pizza by herself and not gain 1 pound. Her sister eats one slice and gains 5 pounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I I'm not that gluttony because not gluttony, but well, yeah, I will just reach over if you're my husband. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not
Hmm.
fucking asking you shit. Like, if you got chicken tenders, like, nom nom nom, and then I'll give it back to you.
No, no, no.
Yeah, I'll just be like,
You're like,
nom
look, a butterfly.
nom. And then like, I'll offer you like you wanna bite of my steak? It's really yummy. Tim never wants any of my food. Um, I think he just doesn't
Yeah, I'm
like.
the same way.
Yeah, like he knows I don't like eat. No, I do eat, but if yeah, he's like, no, baby, you eat yours. I'm like, oh, okay. Can I eat yours too? Oh, no, no, no. But yeah, let him enjoy. Yeah. I don't even. I. It's to that point where he just like I just look at him and I give him these like cute puppy dog eyes, and he's like, okay. He's like, he just accepts it. I'm like, no, 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 no.
But you're not like those videos, right?
That one.
Where the woman's filming it, right? They went
Mm,
out to a date,
mm,
and she's just like, oh, let me try this. Oh, let me try that. Oh, let me, like basically picks up the whole plate.
mm. I'm very picky with my food. See, like I don't know what you're trying to say, but all I know is where let's say you order a burrito, right? And
Hmm.
I've got my steak with potatoes, sorry, and I'll look over and be like, oh, baby, that looks nice. Like, and I'll be like, can I have a bite? Like, I'll probably ask, like, can I have a bite? And I'll like reach over and like wait for you to be like, okay,
Well, see, you asked right away, right?
mm,
I wouldn't mind. But if you immediately like, oh, let me try that and just take it off my plate,
mm.
like before I can even touch it, like it's already on your plate.
Oh no, I'm not taking your fucking anything off your plate.
No,
It's
that's what I mean. Like
mm.
that's what I don't like. Like if
Oh,
you just take stuff off of my plate, if you just with a fork just pick something up and put it in your mouth, that's fine.
mm.
But if you just take my food, the
No,
whole thing,
like that is your food. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be curious. Like, oh, what are you eating? Can I like take? No, no, and I'll put it back. Like, I'm not gonna completely. Oh, I know what you
yeah, I'm
mean.
fine with that.
I've seen videos where a girl's like, "Oh, what you eating?" and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, And she's like, "Oh, can I have some?" And then she'll pick his plate up and then get a fork and then like scoop
Start
his
eating it.
no, put scoop his a bit of his portion onto her plate and then give him back his plate with like, you know, half of it gone.
Hardly anything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like if you wanted that, you why didn't you order that? You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
my man needs to fill up his tummy as much as I need to fill up my tummy. Yes, I want to know what you're eating. Like, oh, that's good. Maybe I'll order next time. But no, I will not take something from you and not give it back. I'll be like, I'll just take it to hold it, like, and bite it, and then give it back to you with like a little bite mark in it.
The worst one I've seen was where a guy calls his girlfriend, right?
Mm,
And asks her like, "Hey, oh, not right now." Like, ask her if she wants something from that restaurant.
mm,
And she says, "No, I just ate, you get yourself something."
yeah,
So that guy gets himself those, basically what you always got, those fries and with everything on it.
yeah, yeah.
So he goes home, he starts eating it, and she's like, "Oh, let me have a little something." And the guy's like, "No, like I called you. You said you have already eaten, and that's why I didn't get you anything."
Mm.
And then she immediately just puts her hands on it and squeezes it.
I think I saw that video. Oh no,
And she had a big old smirk in her face.
I would have backhanded her right quick. If I was her man, it's wacko one right there. You smiling now, bitch? Ah, I should be a man. Ah, I would love to. We'll get
For
home.
one day.
Huh?
For
Yeah,
one day.
just for one fucking day. Just want to give me a fucking woman. Just give me a woman with attitude. Just fucking, and she'll be like, oh yeah, he's gonna like punish me. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna punish you, alright, but you're not gonna like it. And she'd be like, ooh, yeah, daddy, and I'm like, okay. She's not gonna like it.
Rainbow.
Oh, there's no fucking rainbow in this place. love to get my hands on these fucking women that are just like, hee, I did this. Like, I get, okay, look, I get like that. I get playful like that. Um, but that's disrespectful. Like, that's no. And that's like, you know that they cannot do, they can't do anything to you. Well, they won't do anything to you. So you test that power a little too much. And yeah, I hate
Yeah,
women like that. And then they get smacked around. They're like, oh no. It's like, well, you tested it out a little too hard, didn't you?
you pushed them so far.
Hmm. See, this is where I would agree, only to a point. Um, I did tell you this before. If there was ever a situation where I got too out of hand, too disrespectful to the point where I got real smug, I would welcome a smack. I would. I would be like, holy shit, I needed that. Reality, like you know what I mean? Not a full blown, but it's how it's delivered. Not a full blown fist to the fucking face or a fist to the stomach. Yeah, that's a little much. But you know,
Just a slap.
yeah, if I'm running my mouth a little too much and I'm taunting, I'm provoking, and I'm teasing too much, just fucking slap me. I'll be done. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Because women need to know that, yes, as gentle as their man is, there's a point, and you don't be that disrespectful. And then it also puts into authority who really is in control in that situation. And then next time it happens and you want to mouth off, you're gonna think, "Oh shit, he slapped me before. Hang on, wait, I'm gonna behave."
Some don't. Some just want it more.
That is true. That's yeah. I don't know about that though. Like a lot of women do like that aspect.
Hmm.
I know I wouldn't want to be in pain. Like I don't want to like fuck it
Well,
left, right.
pain, that's completely different than just a slap.
A, a slap can come with a very stinging pain as well. You gotta understand it's how it's delivered, the force that's used, the palm strength, and everything. Like what the fuck? Yeah.
Or they backhand it.
Backhanding, uh, I feel like
I think that would hurt more.
for me, I draw the line at backhanding. Um, I don't want to be backhanded because that's a little bit too much. That's too like that's borderline like abuse, a domestic abuse. Like I want to fucking smash your bitch. You're like no,
Yeah, backhanding is borderline abuse because the knuckles can hit you right in the eye.
mm, yeah, I'm good. I sometimes need that.
Yeah.
I do. I don't. I don't anymore. Um, there was a time that I was very young and very much like those women because of the
Hmm.
fact I thought, um, you know, I'm untouchable. He can't touch me. He's not supposed to. Yeah, I shut up real quick.
Yeah, that's how it was with me and Andrea too. Like I didn't hit her, I just yelled at her like full force, and that was enough for her to shut up.
Mm. I think I'd cry. I think I'd feel more hurt if like you yelled at me because it's loud and it's very primal and it's very aggressive. Um, when a man gets to the point where he has to use that kind of tone with you,
Mm.
it's it's a very scary thing. I'd rather get like a fucking slap and then like that. Oh,
Oh yeah, it was loud because we lived near Antoine at that point,
mm,
right? And he lived two apartments down and on the second floor, and he heard it.
oh my goodness.
So if he heard it, imagine how loud Andrea heard it in the same room.
Oh yeah. Mm, because like
But after that, she knew not to push me that far. You know.
yeah, I think everybody like tests the boundaries a little too much, and then you
Yeah.
know,
What?
I'm not telling you though. Secrets.
I can't hear you. You didn't see my character move closer with his ear?
It's I can't tell you. It's secrets.
Okay.
People listening. They're all around us.
There's a werewolf.
Oh, don't! Don't!
That was a good mode though, but
They should have added more.
technically they should have added less. Like 24 ruins. It should have been 12. One in each part of the camp.
But like more campsites, more open space. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Werewolves and zombies. Can't
Mm.
can't fucking deal.
I like werewolves.
No,
Yes.
they're fucking. What are they? Like they live in fucking forests and woods in fucking England. because because they're human. They're human, and
Mm-hmm.
they don't just transform into like men with fangs. They like fucking transform. They fucking and they walk on their hind legs, and they're supposed to be dogs on the ground on four legs, but no, they're walking and they're strong and they're disgusting and they're scary and they're furry
And
and
they can still go on all four legs too. And
exactly. Have you ever seen Dog Soldiers? Have you seen fucking
yes.
American Werewolf? I know. Don't even that movie scared the shit out of
Um, what, an
me.
American Werewolf in London?
American Werewolf in London, American Werewolf in Paris, and Dog Soldiers. Those three movies, and The Howling 2, the fucking town of it. I can't deal. They are fucking terrifying. And they're fast, and they're scary, and Oh my god. I can't. If there was ever werewolves and zombies, just kill me. Just fucking kill me. I don't wanna go through that.
I'll go hide in the woods.
Why are you gonna go hide in the woods? They're fucking in the woods. They're in the woods, Renee. Can you just not hide in the woods? You're like pretty much
That's where
gone.
you the least expect you.
No. Could you just imagine these fucking eyes just looking at you in the woods? And then you're like, oh, that must be a person. And then you look really closely, and then all of a sudden those eyes stand up fucking 7 foot tall in the darkness, and you can't. You're just like, what the fuck is that? And then you just hear grunting and fucking breathing and panting and growling, and you're like, oh shit, I'm fucked, and you're fucked, and you. Oh my god.
I'm like, I ain't running. You just do what you want to do.
Oh my god, I'll be like, yeah, I'll be gone. Eat Renee.
No, because if you run, they're gonna chase after you because you're more of a thrill.
No, 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 no. See, you're gonna be there. You're gonna be like all like handsome and new, and then they'll be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna eat you." It was nice knowing
I'm
you,
like, I got some doggy biscuits.
Renee. They're like, "Oh, oh, oh, oh." They might turn into puppies. Who knows? And zombies. Zombies are another thing. If they're Asian Korean zombies, we're fucked because those things can run. They can open doors. They got motor skills.
No, if they're from Kenya, like we will not be able to outrun them.
Oh, is that those like waves of zombies that just keep coming?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're dead. And you get eaten alive, Renee. For both of these things. Like you get eaten alive by a fucking werewolf, you get eaten alive by a fucking zombie.
you'll die faster with a werewolf though.
It depends where they eat first.
They usually aim for the throat.
It depends.
Zombies will just start biting anywhere they want.
That's true.
So imagine if they start in your ankles. Like that's gonna take you a while to die.
What about the cooch? Oh my god. Because you fall down. You're like, oh no, I've fallen, and then zombies fucking crawling over you, and you're kicking. You're like kicking at them. You're pushing at them, and what's happening? Your fucking legs are spread, and they're like, yeah, your fucking cooch is gone. Oh my god.
hmm
Oh, that is fucking scary.
It is. But that's why you have silver. With for the werewolves, for the zombies, there's nothing. You know?
That's what's so terrifying about them. And if you're not a good shot, and if you don't hack their heads off, you're fucked. Unstoppable, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I have like nightmares, and I don't have them. I haven't had a nightmare in years. Um, but I remember when I used to have nightmares, it was always a place where I couldn't get out of, and like zombies or something along those, and werewolves, fucking darkness, and then just shadows of like beasts in my room. And I'm like, I need to stop watching scary stuff. Oh fuck! Oh,
Yeah.
oh god. So yeah. What about you? Anything like you don't have to be frightened, but anything that annoys you that you don't want to deal with, any particular monsters or beings?
Not really.
Mm,
Like the only ones that would probably bother me are the night watchers over here in California. They're just
mm.
shadows of. They look like humans, shadows of humans on the horizon, and just looking straight at you.
I think I saw a TikTok of that, and they're really, really tall, apparently, aren't they?
Yeah, and you get close enough, and they just vanish.
Mm, that's just weird.
Yeah,
Fucking
every state
shadows.
over here. Every state
Weirdness.
has their own urban legend.
Mm. We have a man that kills people in the outback. They never caught
Oh,
him.
yeah, didn't they make a movie about it?
Yeah, it's called something Creek.
Wolf Creek, I think it was called.
Mm. I
Yeah, and they
never
never caught
knew.
him, did they?
Never caught him. I think like maybe he just killed and then he just stopped. And he's like, yep, I better stop while I'm ahead.
Man, like, can you imagine that Survivor?
Oh,
Like
and she,
everyone probably thinking that he's the one that killed the girls and he's just making it up.
mm, like, how did you survive then? Tell us. I just told you. Interesting that you survived this gruesomeness. And they
And you
didn't.
didn't help the girls.
Exactly. Why? Tell us again. Oh my god. Mm. Some men are just cowards. Or, you just not cowards, but sometimes you just think, okay, I can't fucking win this. I'm gonna go. I'm out.
Yep.
You gotta. You
It's
gotta pick your
it's a fight or
fights.
flight, you know?
Mm. I remember this in Sydney a few years ago. I don't know if you ever saw it. A man got dumped by his girlfriend, and
Mm.
he was so heartbroken. He went to Sydney, went to a brothel, saw a woman, had his session, and then stabbed her to death because he was so butthurt about his
Uh,
girlfriend.
I
And
think I heard something like that.
and then he was walking around the streets with a bloody knife, and then pedestrians took charge, and then they like pinned him down with a chair over his head somehow, and one of them was holding his arm. Well, yeah, with a like 13-inch blade, and
Yeah,
all I could think is like a 13-inch blade. Oh my god,
that's that's a foot.
like that is crazy. Like, ouch, that goes like straight through you. Like, oh my
It's a
god,
machete.
that that fucking woman. Oh my god.
Yeah, over here, it's when we were still living abroad. I think it was after you guys left,
Mm,
when it was Ivory's party. A few weeks after he left, there was SWAT team and a whole bunch of cops surrounding the house on the block right behind my house.
mm,
And it turns out that this guy had barricaded himself inside after stabbing his wife and his brother. Because apparently he caught him doing something and they didn't release it.
mm.
And he kept them there. They waited so long to just burst down the door that they ended up dying from the injuries.
Mm. If I ever did anything like that, I want to go fast. Like, I do not want to see the onslaught of someone stabbing me. The 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 feel and the force of a knife going inside and out of you, and then looking at the person that's doing it and you trying to fight that off, and you're bleeding and you're feeling all those stab wounds. Oh no, and it's not just one stab wound, it's like repetitive. Oh my
Yeah.
God, I just want it quick.
Uh, Was it in the UK that those girls stabbed another girl because of Slender Man?
He, I think there was a few things that happened. Like I'm thinking about the one where they took a friend out and they just stabbed her because they didn't like her anymore, and they just left her to die in the forest.
And the one I'm talking about is these two girls. They got this other friend, took her out into the woods, and it was supposed to be a sacrifice for Slenderman. The girl survived,
Mm,
barely.
mm,
And the other two got put into a mental hospital, and one of them almost got out this year.
mm.
Mm.
That is crazy. What about
Yeah.
that? What about that one where that woman booked a taxi? I don't know if it was in a South Africa or something. She booked a taxi. Two men showed up. They raped her, and then they assaulted and raped her and almost decapitated her, disemboweled her, left her on the road to die. And she got up, held her guts in, held her neck down, and was just running for safety. And then she finally collapsed in front of someone, and her head was like falling off. Like she had to put that
Yeah.
head, yeah, and she survived. But she ran by holding her guts in and just, she said that she felt a weight on her shoulders. And then when she reached up, she couldn't feel her head. I was like, oh,
That's some strong right there. Like
the
she was
fuck.
basically in pieces and she still got up and survived.
Yeah. She, I don't know. Like, they stabbed her to the point that her intestines were like outside. And she just got up and she was in dire pain, scooped them up, grabbed her head, and just kept her head down to her neck. Like, and then she was just running until she just couldn't do it anymore. Someone found her. They took her to the hospital. They sewed her up real quick. Um, and she survived. And she was on TikTok. I saw her TikTok, and she was talking about her story. And she hasn't made a TikTok for like 4 years. But the two men that did that to her, were put in jail.
Hmm. Even though they should have died from firing squad, but
Mm. It's just, yeah, it's just crazy to me.
it's a crazy world.
It is. But mind you, she she did say to them, I'm gonna report you guys for what you've done to me. And that's what drove them to the point they're like, okay, we gotta do something about this. I would have said that around two. But then that would have went totally different. You're always taking a risk if you refuse or if you go along with it. It could always go two different ways.
And the one I hate the most is the one with the. I think she was 13 years old. She was basically kidnapped by this guy, and
Mm,
the guy held her hostage in his basement just for a sex toy.
mm,
She gets out and kills the guy, and she's in jail right now
mm,
for killing her abuser.
because she took a life. Because
Yeah.
in Because we live by law, we don't live by vigilante justice. We live by a set of laws that we must follow and allow the justice system to do its part. If we take justice into our own hands, we must face the consequences of our actions. This is law. This is the world that we live in. And it's not right, but it is what it is. And there's no point fighting it because at the end of the day, you're still going to be in jail. You know, if you even if you take a life of somebody who is doing something bad, you've taken a life, you've committed murder in the eyes of the law. You can't pussyfoot about it and say he abused me and he did this. You've taken a life. That's it. It's really shit to say it like that, but that's the truth. And that's why it's how it is. Like those two boys, the Rodrigo brothers, or
Mm-hmm.
Mendez,
Yeah.
they killed their parents for abusing them. And look, they're still in jail. No one wants to appeal them. No one.
They almost got out.
They
They were like
did.
one vote away.
And then because they took the no, you could have went to the police officer. You could have said something. Yeah, okay. But they were kids. They didn't know. They were teenage boys. They didn't know who could help them. They were embarrassed. Their father sexually abused them. Like that's a very embarrassing thing to say to admit to anybody. So they took it into their own hands to get rid of the problem. And yeah, unfortunately, now they have to pay for the consequences of what they did.
True, but you know, think of this. Like if someone were to bust down the door right now, right? Has a weapon trying to hurt my kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get my weapon out and kill him.
Mm.
Nothing will really happen to me.
Why?
Yeah, my weapon will be taken away until the investigation is done and everything, right?
Mm.
But I wouldn't be arrested because I
Yeah.
have the Second Amendment. You have the right to defend yourself.
Okay.
So that little girl that basically defended herself, she was tired of the abuse. Why is she in jail? When you can shoot someone over here in self-defense and not get arrested. This is our system over here.
Hmm. I think it's because she could have sought help. You know what I mean? Your father. I know. This is bad. I guess it's just how society sees it. She's a 13-year-old girl. She goes to school. I'm guessing she could have sought help
No,
there. Oh,
no, she
oh,
was
she was
kidnapped. She
kidnapped.
was
Oh
shackled.
yeah.
She was shackled in the basement, kept as a sex slave. And one day when he was, doing the deed with
Mm,
her hand slipped from the shackle, and that's when she started, I don't know, stabbing him with something and killed him.
mm,
Like the police saw the whole house. Like there was a dungeon in his freaking basement.
mm.
Like there's all the evidence that he was doing something messed up to this little girl, and they arrest her for it, and they don't believe her.
Unfortunately, this is a stigma that is naturally drawn to women. We asked for it, or we deserved it, or we should have known better, type of thing. You know what I mean? Even though you
Yeah,
are. 13 to 10, people don't see that. They see a woman, they see a girl that's like, okay, well, she asked for it. Oh, who cares? You know what I mean? That's just
Mm-hmm.
how it is, yeah. What was she wearing at the time? Did she provoke it? Was she teasing? That's how society sees it. What did she do to entice him to do something like that to her? That's how we see it. That's how everyone sees it. When you hear about a man killing an intruder, you think, oh shit, a fucking hero, a father, like saving his kids. A man breaks into like a woman's house. He sees her and he rapes her, right? And she's like,
Yeah.
he raped me, whatever. Okay, well, what were you wearing? Like, why, he just came, like,
Like, it's my house.
yeah, but why are you wearing that in your house? Why are you in a robe? See, like,
Yeah.
do you see how it is? Like, he just wanted to break in and just steal your stuff. Why were you just there? Why were you just standing there, like, half naked? Um, I just had a shower. Why were you having a shower? You
And
see?
even why were we having a shower naked?
Yeah. Where was your clothes? Why didn't you lock the door? I live alone. Why do you live alone? You're trying to man now. See? Straight away, victim shaming.
Uh, but
It's,
yeah,
yeah.
a lot of victim blaming.
Mm, yeah.
Mm.
I'm a zombie, Renee. Renee,
Mm.
if you and me, let's say we were married, if I spoke to you how speak to you, do you think we would get into arguments, or would you be like, okay, yeah, I can understand where you're coming from?
I
Like,
mean, like, I'm not gonna say we won't get into arguments because every couple does, you
mm,
know.
mm,
But we also have to like take a step back and figure out if it's worth the argument. Like either just take a loss, say you're wrong, or if you're right, whichever it was,
mm,
just to avoid the argument if it's not that bad.
mm. But what if I wanted to argue? Not wanted to, but like wanted to get my
Mm.
point across, wanted to discuss why I felt the way I felt and how what you said affected me. And now I'm going to tell you about it, and you're going to fucking listen. Like,
Yeah, I will
how,
listen.
yeah, okay,
Like I'm not just gonna shut you down and not get your point across. I'm gonna listen to what you have to say.
yeah,
And
that's
again,
fair.
after that, it's best just to, you know, cool down. You know, like once we both of us get our point across, is you know, just calm down. I'll go outside. I don't know, sit down out there, cool off.
Oh no, none of that. See, if we reach a point where we're actually talking it out, then
Mm-hmm.
I would like closeness, more closeness after that.
Oh, okay.
Because we're already to the point where we butt heads just then. So there's that space, there's that distance, there's those bad. emotions out of it. And like when we talk about after that talking, you want to feel close again. You want that closeness to be like comfort, and you're like, okay, he understands, I understand him. Let's
Yeah.
just comfort each other now. So then we reassure that yes, I understand. Like, if there's more separation
Hmm.
after that, it's not a good thing because I'll see it more like, okay, we should be looking after each other's feelings now instead of giving each other time to cool down.
Yeah. But there are time. Well, in some scenarios, there are some people that want to be left alone.
Yeah, I understand
Because there are people out there that want to be left alone completely. Andrea is one of them.
that.
After every argument, she just wanted to be left alone.
Yeah,
And I did give her space. And then after that, we went back to normal.
yeah,
But if your partner is one of those that wants to feel a closeness after you talk it out, then yes, I'll sit there with you.
mm,
It all depends on who you're with, really.
that's true. It depends on what they're like, what's their comfort, you know, after something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it's about understanding each other. How are your babies?
Mm, no, they're fine. Oh yeah, Ivory's appointment was yesterday for
Oh,
all her results.
oh my God, tell me, please.
Mm, all negative.
Oh, okay, so not
Like
endometriosis. Yeah.
like nothing.
Okay.
Nothing came up. No cysts. No,
Mm,
what's it called? Infections. Nothing.
that's good. Maybe
Like
it's
she's a
just,
100%.
yeah. It could be just muscle pain. Like she does carry a lot on her back. Like maybe that's straining on her muscles in her stomach as well,
Mm-hmm.
because the weight of her lower back. So the stomach is like kind of like I'm gonna help it. That constant tension.
And the doctor asked me, "What do you think it is, Dad?" I'm like, "I'm thinking it's menstrual cramps."
Yeah.
Because like before she got her period, she never complained about her bladder, not
Mm,
once.
yeah.
And once she got her period, she's always been complaining about her bladder,
Mm,
and it's always bad before 2 days before she gets her period. It gets really bad.
mm. Because
So I
yeah,
was thinking it's just menstrual cramps.
it is. It would be because the uterus drops lower and it's more
Yeah,
sensitive. Especially when we walk, the vibrations of we just feel it all completely in our uterus, and just it's just really sensitive. Sucks to walk when you're
yeah.
your first 3 days because all those vibrations they just fucking rattle your insides. It's fucking annoying. It's like you're pregnant all over again. You fucking got your hand on your tummy like, ooh. Yeah, I've never had bladder pain, but like again, it could
Hmm.
be the uterus pressing on her bladder because it's dropped so low.
Like it possibly is because the only other person that goes through something like that is Andrea's sister.
Mm,
Like her menstrual cramps, like she can't get off of bed.
mm,
Like she can't even walk. Every month.
mm,
So she's probably gonna be like her aunt.
mm. Some women do feel it a lot worse than others. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and I guess yeah, she just must get it from that side of the family.
Mm. Well, hopefully she'll be able to find some way to,
Mm,
you know, relieve it.
yeah. Hot water bottles are very helpful. Sometimes a little gentle rub around the tummy area really helps. Like my period cramps don't get bad. It's like I can still work and walk around, but at moments I do pause and just give my tummy a little bit of a pressure or a little rub. It looks like I'm fucking
Hmm.
pregnant. And people are like, "Are you pregnant?" I'm like, "I got my period." Oh, okay. Because I'm holding my tummy, I'm rubbing it in a way that it looks like I'm like massaging a baby or something.
Yeah.
But, and are you pregnant? I'm like, I got my period. I just need a moment, and then I'm good. But that's only the first 2 days. After that, I'm good. It's my fourth day. It's my fifth day today. Mm.
Mm.
I've noticed I fight with you a lot when I'm on my period.
Mm.
Every time we've gotten through these little bits, it's always when I'm on my period or I'm getting close to. I realized that. Shut up.
I'm sorry. Mm. Mm. Are you still gonna ask for the day off tomorrow?
I already got it.
Oh, okay.
I was a good girl. I already asked on Friday. I was like, sister, you gotta cross my name for Monday. Why? I'm not coming. Oh, okay. She just crossed my name. Why? If you want to do something.
Hmm?
What?
Huh?
I can see, like, you trying to be like sexy or something. Huh? What are you doing, Renee?
I can be pouring my heart out, and you're like, huh?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You could just like, huh? What do you say? Oh, never mind. No,
Can you
say it.
repeat that?
Yeah, say it. I'm sorry, I'm listening. Okay, well, I was saying,
I wouldn't know if you're trying to piss me off or just playing around.
no. I do get distracted though sometimes. Not distracted, but I do lose my train of thought when I get like another thought in my mind. Oh, hang on, wait, what? But trust, I'll always make it up to you. I'll be like, huh? I'll just look at you like all like ditzy. And you'd be like, okay, okay. I can't say no to that. It's like, yes, right.
Of course. Oh, and they also called us for the next appointment for the little one. Mm.
Oh, when is
It's
it?
no, it's
Mm,
no longer gonna be in August. It's gonna
okay.
be all the way to October.
Oh, that's good.
Mm.
Is it
Yeah,
snowing
6 months.
there? Mm,
Mm.
mm,
I don't know why they changed it though.
Maybe the doctor's like, oh, it's not urgent. She's good for another of her normal time.
Yeah, another 6 months.
Mm,
Hopefully this is the last time, and then we can go every like once a year.
yeah, because it is a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, fuck,
Mm.
just going to the city like from here, 40 minutes, is fucking annoying because
Yeah.
of the traffic and everything. It's not as bad as over there either. It's very
Oh,
quick.
like that day that we went, that traffic you saw,
Mm,
I that's nothing. That we didn't get hardly any traffic going up there.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Like the first time we went, that was bad. Like we got there like maybe 30 minutes to spare. This time we got there like 2 hours to spare.
Mm,
So yeah, traffic wasn't that bad this time.
mm. Nah.
Yes.
Everybody.
I heard it.
What? Don't be disgusting. Women don't fart.
But you just said you farted.
That's when you're supposed to say, no, I don't. I don't know. No, you don't. You didn't fart. I was like, yeah, you're right. You're a lady.
Oh yeah, did I tell you on the way back there was an accident?
An accident on the
On the way
from
back from San Diego.
no.
So we came out of the hospital.
Yeah.
The first freeway we were at was like a bumper to bumper,
Mm.
which it always is. No matter. All of a sudden, I get that weird feeling in the back of my head telling me to just, slow down and completely stop the car.
Okay.
Mm. So I did. And then all of a sudden, this little car just swoops right between me and the car in front of me and hits the truck right next to me.
Oh my god. Did they die?
Hmm?
Did they die?
Oh no, the traffic was at a standstill. They weren't even going that fast.
Oh, but still, Jesus Christ. It just takes that one split second. You're like, oh, just look away
Yeah,
for a second or whatever, or just take a chance, and then you fucked everyone's life up. Why are they fucking howling so much?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Like, and that freeway is known to always get backed up. So you know you're gonna hit traffic.
Jeez, and like you did tell me on your way there the first time, like if you were like a minute or something there, it would have been your car that was in a
Oh
crash.
yeah, it was the same thing. We were already heading back.
Mm,
And Andrea told me, "Oh, let's go to this Asian store so we can get, Asian snacks from Japan."
yeah,
I didn't want to go. I just wanted to go home.
yeah.
But then all the kids were like, "Yeah, let's go, let's
Mm,
go." I'm like, fine."
mm,
And so we go, and on the way back, there was an accident right there.
mm,
And I kept thinking, I'm like, if I would have just gone straight home, that would have been us.
mm. So you should take every little detail that you can because you just don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy how that works. Oh my
it is. It's unpredictable.
god. Mm-hmm. You know, you remember that saying that I told you that people would rather not be rude?